Speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room. I'm going to say that again. Speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room. Because I feel like you are. I feel like all of us are in our own way. The beautiful thing about each of our individuality is that we have unique perspectives. We have different things to bring to the table, different marks, different stamps that we can put on everything that we do. That makes it unique and creative to our own being. And I have no idea where this even came from. I don't know if I think I might have heard it from someone, or I'm not 100% sure. But the idea of speaking as if you're the most interesting person in the room can be manifested easily because it's a confidence booster. You know, if you're speaking like you're the most interesting person in the room, you're going to sit up a little bit more. You're going to be a little bit louder. You're going to, adjust your posture. You're going to have that eye contact. You're going to take the time that you need to speak in the ways that you want to speak. You're going to take the time to share what you want to share. And it's going to be authentically you. And that is a statement that I tend to live by, right? Like nowadays, that helps me express myself in ways that I didn't think was possible, especially, recording YouTube videos. I'm in my car filming a YouTube video where everybody in this parking lot could honestly come out of the store and see me. They're driving by. We could make eye contact. Is that going to make me put my camera down? No. I might get distracted because, I'm looking around and I'm curious. But is that going to make me fold on my words and my purpose in this very moment of getting this video out and recording this? No. I am not fazed because my confidence is much higher at the moment because I am speaking as if I am the most interesting person in the room or the car in this instance. At work, I am often in a number of meetings because my position requires that of me, whether it's once a week, twice, 3 times a week. And I really like my job. I've moved from a different position into a position that's new to me. And, I went from a big team to a much smaller team. And naturally, on the team that I just came from, it was very awkward for me to speak because naturally I'm an introvert. And the funniest thing about my job is no matter what team you're on, you're going to be on a team with a bunch of introverts. You have your ambiverts and your extroverts every now and again, but most of everyone is introverted. And so being on a team and they're mostly Zoom calls or whatever, Teams calls, and I'm already very awkward when it comes to virtual things, which is funny because I can easily pull out my camera on my iPhone and record a video, but I find Zoom type of things to be very awkward for me. And so before thinking of this idea of speaking, I was very awkward and shy when it came to, having these virtual meetings, especially considering the fact that the team that I came from was very large. And after this idea came to mind, I was still, a little bit reluctant to speak up, especially when not spoken to. But when I am addressed in the meeting to speak up, it would be no problem because I'm able to speak in a way that I am much more confident within not only what I'm saying, but I'm just confident in myself. And now on this much smaller team, I do work better in terms of speaking up within smaller teams anyway. And when you pair it with this idea of me speaking as if I'm the most interesting person in the room, I'm fine. I'm absolutely okay. That way of thinking is such an attention grabber as well. You command attention when you speak, and that is much deserved. Back in, middle school or high school, when I'm presenting a project, I would hope and pray that people were not actually paying attention to me. I would be like, I hope they're actually like scrolling and playing games on their computer, or, working on schoolwork or reading something, or, doodling. Just do anything but look at me. Don't pay attention to me. And now, especially as I get older, I realize that you deserve the attention. It's fine to have the attention on you, and you deserve it, especially when you're speaking. You deserve to have your thoughts conveyed, but you also deserve to have others listen to you. And I say all of that to say, confidence is important when you are just doing anything. That includes YouTube. You have to have confidence and you have to believe in yourself, especially with something like YouTube, where it's so easy to give up and it's so easy to not return because you're not seeing the results that you want to see. But if you are confident in yourself and what you're doing, the results that you want will come to you. It might take some time, but that's fine. We don't, if something is already meant for you, it's going to come to you. And it might not come to you when you want it to come. It might not, come to you in the form that you want it to come to you in. But if it's yours, it's going to come to you. Today at work, I'm, still in training. And we had paused for a lunch break pretty late in the day. And the cafe downstairs closes at a certain time. And I went down right before it was time for them to close. And, while we were still in training, I was thinking to myself, I was paying attention, I promise, but I was thinking to myself, I'm kind of worried about the food options that I'll have when I go down for lunch. And right after that, I said to myself, whatever is meant for me to have will be there when I get downstairs to have lunch and to see what they have for me to buy for lunch. And when I tell you I had the most amazing salad today, because they didn't really have too many options. And again, they were about to close. But since I had that confidence where I was like, whatever they have downstairs is what I'm meant to have. And I had the most amazing salad. It was such a good salad. I might get another one tomorrow. But watch, it might not be as good, but let me not say that, because confidence. If I choose to get that salad again tomorrow, it's going to be just as good, maybe even better. And that's the type of energy that we need to carry, not just with, certain things, but all the time. Speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room. You have so much to give. It's insane. If you really sit down and think about the things that you've been through, good or bad, you have so much that could help out someone else that you might not even know. I know it's easy to struggle to figure out what to talk about on social media, on a platform like YouTube. But if you just think about it, there's so much, whether you're sharing something or you're teaching something. If you share that experience with full confidence and you know that this, at this time, in this moment, is what you're supposed to be sharing, and you say what you need to say with full confidence, it's yours. You've got it. There's so much about you that makes you you, that makes you like freaking amazing. It's mind-boggling. And it's a shame that people tend to not realize that. And it's definitely something that's earned the confidence, because you have to instill that within yourself. You can have other people lift you up, like I am with this channel. You know, I am doing my due diligence to not only lift myself up when it comes to posting on YouTube, but I also, the biggest thing for me on this channel is helping other people in any way that I can, using my words, my thoughts, my perspective, my creativity at times. And I think that when you have a goal set in mind, you can do anything. You just have to stick with it. And that authenticity comes out when you're just fully confident in yourself. Even if you're like faking the confidence, sometimes it's okay to fake things, especially confidence if that's not where you are. It'll come naturally to you after a while. And so that's why I say speak. Just speak. You have what you need to not only call certain experiences to you, but you have what you need to go on and to do the things that you want to do with full confidence. But I'm telling you, you are interesting enough to give us what you have to offer, and that will be more than good enough always. Just always. Just, that is something to keep with you and to remember. Just that full confidence. Because if you say to yourself, speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room, that gives you the confidence to talk about what you need to talk about in a way that gives off excitement, and that gives off, you know, I know who I am and I know what's going on. And that's such a beautiful superpower that we all have. It's just something that we have to unlock within ourselves. But with everything, that takes consistency, and that takes grace within yourself. Some things are not going to happen as easily or quickly, but that's fine. Just keep practicing. Just speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room, because you have so much to share and so much to offer. That, and that's another thing, it's just like we're all so unique. There's no such thing as there's too many of us on the platform, or just in general. Like, there's no such thing as there's too many versions of people that are similar to me, so I can't do my thing on this platform. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You might have to approach things in a different way, because, you know, if YouTube growth is something that you're interested in, then yeah, there might be some things to play around with and to do some research on, but don't let that keep you from doing what you want to do and doing what you need to do. There's so many of us out here, I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's so many people out here that have so many special things about them going on, that is just like, we need that. We definitely need that. So just keep this confidence booster, I guess, in mind, that you are able and you are fully capable of speaking as if you are the most interesting person in the room. And it's a good affirmation to say to yourself when you need it. Speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room. Because all of us have so much to offer that it's kind of crazy to me. So just keep that with you. And if you are posting on YouTube, definitely keep going. Like I said before, I'm going to keep saying it on this channel, but we need you on here. Just like I'm posting, we need you too. Just remember to just speak as if you are the most interesting person in the room. And that'll make it so much easier for you.